Coach Gilbert, a tough loss against Mount Pleasant in the Arnett Juggle, 2-0 scoreline. Would you say it probably may or may not be the reflection of the game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially the first half. I think both teams went at it. Good tempo of the game in terms of how the game was being played. And we were extremely competitive. Just made a few errors and unfortunately, but based on how we played the first half, I didn't think we were deserving to be down 2-0. But whenever you make mistakes against quality opposition, then you're going to pay for it.
A lapse in concentration led to the first goal, a cross coming from the right flank, heading home by Raheem Edwards. How do you assess that moment of the game?
I mean, we had possession of the ball.
Yes.
Was off a goal kick, and we turned the ball right over. I mean, right down the middle when the team is open. And it's something that we spoke about, how we're going to play, how we're going to set up, what we're going to do. And we go against what we decided, and it hurt us. I'll boil it down to that. It's difficult when the team is set up a particular way, and we go against how we set up and what we decide to do. But I mean, we just have to learn from it and move on. That's why I say mistakes against quality opposition like this, you're gonna pay for it.
The midfield three that you went with today with Nelson, Shadiko Wizard, and Roshane Thompson, in some sense, lacked some level of creativity. How would you assess the midfield in the first half before the introduction of James Thompson in the second half?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree with you.
Okay.
We just didn't play in terms of how we should play because they are, I mean, especially Nelson, one of the most creative players in the league. But we just didn't connect our passes as best as we should have. And as creative as Jaime is, he turned over the ball in the second half, unlike him, made some decisions. So, to be fair to them, I thought they did well. I mean, you'll probably see it from a different perspective. We just didn't connect the passes as we should. We were trying to play at 100 miles an hour all the time, and it's not going to work. Not at this level, not against quality opposition like this. We have to slow things down. Sometimes, build as a unit, play as a unit like what we have been doing for many games, and once we get back to that, then we're going to do better.
And despite not having Warner Brown in this game, your talisman was Marshall. Fabian was marshaled by Kyle Ming. Despite that, how would you rate his performance today in today's game?
He did what he could do. Again, we just didn't play to his strength and to our strength. Again, we have to understand that we have to connect with him, play off him, give and go. We just didn't do that enough tonight. So I mean, he gave what he could, and we know that we against quality teams like this, we're not gonna get many. Despite that, I thought we got a couple. I mean, he himself, I thought got one and should have done a little bit better. But such is the nature of the game. We just have to pick up this and move on as quickly as possible. We haven't been winning games in the last probably about 4 or so games, and we just have to get back to winning ways and build back the spirit in the team.
Manchester United is on 72 points. You're still on 67. Just 5 points between you, first, the second, and third. What's the message will be going forward for the last 2 games?
I mean, we're still eyeing second spot, and we're gonna give it our best shot to see if we can get there. And then if we can't get there, then we want to be in good form heading into the playoffs.
All right, coach. All the best going forward.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.